Okay, I'm back. I am the back. My goodness, it couldn't even wait. Okay. Dum 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 dum. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, my goodness. Dum dum. I could have sworn I put the tail on that one. I did. Okay. No, la 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 la, ready for my show. Shout it out, la 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 la, ready for my show. Shout it out, doop 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 doop. Ra da 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 da. Uh uh uh. It's always this face. Cha cha cha. Dun, dun, dun. %クラクラ。Dun, dun, 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 dun. You drew her so gorgeously. Hope my professor doesn't catch me watching. Laugh my A off. I just know your professor is so tired of you. He's just like never paying attention to my class. Ichibansento. 100%クラクラ。I'm trying to draw her, but the more that I draw her, well, in this happenstance, she just looks more ugly. And I am thankful that this particular pose is small. So I am just happy that it's small. Hey, Hmm. Step right up on stage for yourself. Hello. It's just an illusion. When did it literally disappear? It's just an illusion. I already told you to do all that. I'll put a spell on you. It's just an illusion. It's just an illusion. You got me wrapped up. Darling, I'm done. Darling, I'm done. No puppet for you. Did you play me? Okay. You got me wrapped up. Darling, I'm done. Playing around. It's time to cut me loose. Okay. It's time to cut me loose. What you can do. A girl ain't a puppet, no puppet, no puppet for you. I'm about to do the time lapse after I add this text. Uh, understand me. How could you ever even try? I don't wanna be this monstrous. Just wanna we can't be friends. Baby, it's just me and you. Pretend you blink to your know that you made me. And maybe that's all I need. But to just pretend you cling to your papers and plans, waiting till you like me again. Wait for your love, I wait for your love, I wait for your love, my love, I wait for your love. Okay. I'm just not sure if Monarch Boo, Ghost Gossamer, Leaves Academy, Persephone left. Mm. Just need you. You're the only thing that I see. It's crystal clear. I do what I'm waiting for. Yeah, I do. Want you to make it last. It's like supernatural. Like a Mona Lisa star. The stars possessing me, but I don't mind it all. It's taking over me, don't wanna fight the fall. Now I will leave it all behind. It's like supernatural. I wanna leave it all behind. Yeah, I do, I do, I do. Ooh, but I don't mind at all. Don't wanna fight the war. Now I'm leaving it all behind. I wanna leave it all behind. Mm-hmm. You don't wanna lose another day, another week, another night. I didn't sleep. I thought together we'd be better. Guess I should've known better. Seen things I couldn't see. I said things I can't repeat. No, I don't need no conversation. One more moment wasted. If you're really mine, I'll pull you down eventually. So be careful when you're on your way. Don't you know that you know that you know that you know I wanna let you know I'll never be perfect. Never wanna see you hurt too. You should go, get away fast. 100 on the dash now. Wish it didn't have to be this way. So be careful when you're on your way out. Hmm. Another day, another week, another night. I didn't sleep. I thought together we'd be better. Guess I should've known. So what I'm doing now is I am pretty much just making everything more clearer so that when I get back to it, I'm not wondering who did it and why. Listen to ain't gonna be okay. Oh, so is it my fault? Is it my wrong? Hey, hey, 이런 뉴스 생각해봐. 실수가 그였듯이. Hey, pumpkin. Oh, all right. So I'm gonna put on the time lapse. My goodness. So we started with stickman and then started getting into figure drawing. So we're putting out the sequence of events for the heavy hit and the light hit. And then realizing that, the arm is wrong. So we have to change the arm. Turn this all around, my dear. You okay, sweetie? So we established heavy hit, light hits. Then I'm making random scribbles, more random scribbles, more random scribbles. More random scribbles. Baby, Friends just for now. Now we're getting into really fun key poses. Friends. We aren't doing too bad. You and I go. The spider squad, yeah. I think out of all of the poses, I was most surprised that I didn't have trouble with this one. Because I usually do have trouble. I guess in the past I did. In the past I would have trouble with a lot of these poses. But I'm glad that I've grown as an artist. That I'm able to like do them without much trouble. I'm so happy. Then another crouching pose. I would like to proudly say that I did all of these by looking at a reference and most of these, not all of these. I did most of these looking at a reference and not tracing over. So proud. So proud. It means that I've learned from all the ones that I have traced. Come on. But I'm left here feeling stupid. Okay, it reconnected, guys. That was scary. That was scary. That was super, super scary. November is not as good as they say. Now I'm so lonely. So skeptical of love. But still I wanted more, more, more. Cupid. When I'm left here feeling stupid. And all the way makes me feel the love is real. Cupid is a time. Hopeless. Someone who will share this feeling. I'll fall for love, love. You, but I'm left here feeling stupid. All the way makes me feel the love is you. Pretty much all I would have to do in order for this to be portfolio ready is to sketch out the clothes and everything, and then do a line art over it, and that's it. I wouldn't really have to put base colors. While that is a nice bonus, the white is enough. Oh no, oh no, dreaming the night feels like, oh no. It's simple. And don't you know sweet things that sweet things. How sweet it tastes. How sweet it tastes. Now that I'm without you. How sweet it tastes. So I'll be praying so hard for a miracle. Alright. I'm just, it's good karma. So we have this. Scrolling onto this. It's like writing an album. Let me actually change the dimensions of this thing. Now that I'm without you. Okay. So we have this one. Julius Academy. How sweet it is. We have the Monarch Boo. And we have this. My way. Cause me and you are different. Ay. So I will say I'm leaving. Ay, ay. I'm leaving. My way. A minute. Cause me and you are different. So I will say, don't you know how sweet it tastes? How sweet it tastes. I am so proud of what we got so far. The next one will be small. It'll be about her feet. How sweet it tastes. Actually, I think I can do the feet one in this stream. I just need a break. I need a break. This one's gonna be square. Because it's gonna be just pretty much. Starting line. So half of it's gonna be barefoot. The other half's gonna be like in the heel. Yeah. Did I dream the whole thing? Was that just a nightmare? Different dimensions. Stuck in the twilight zone. Is this a black and white scene? Okay, yes. I need a break. Hi, I'm Pasta Su. Wait, I'm Pasta Sus. Welcome to last stream. Thank you for joining. Girl, you caught me at at a time that I'm literally going on break. I'm just going to get some water. Gonna yap you guys' ear off. So I'll be right back. Your girl is just gonna go get some water. Okay, I am back. Okay. Whew. This character is giving me a run for my money. Let's just say that. I've literally never drawn this much on a character ever. Like, ever. That wasn't my persona. Because I'm a raging narcissist. Um, it's and it's like every time I draw this character, right? Yes, she has her ugly moments, but every time I draw her, it just reaffirms that she's just so pretty. And I'm just like, wow, like this is kind of fun, like she just gets prettier and prettier, and it's like there are times where I'm just like, I didn't even know that face was even possible. Um, which is something that I don't actually get from my own persona. Like there are more times that I think she's ugly than pretty. Like genuinely. Um, or more of just like unappealing. Ugly is not the word. Unappealing is more the word. But every time I draw Percy, it just feels like I'm drawing a character that I actually am interested in or that I love. And I feel like it does show. Like, even when sometimes she stresses me the hell out, it's like, I don't do these dynamic poses for nothing. I don't even do this many dynamic poses for my character. Like, I can guarantee you that. Let's put that into perspective. Like, I usually like kind of give up like halfway through when it comes to my own persona. But even though technically Persephone is a self-insert for me, uh she's just evolved so much to the point where I can no longer really see myself in her, in the sense that I didn't go through what she went through. I'm not motivated by the things that she is motivated by. Um like she's just so cool. She's a lot cooler than me. I'm still trying to get the kinks out of everything, but overall, she just impresses me, really. And I think that's something that is really hard to come by as an artist. To have a character genuinely impress you. Uh, I'm still, and that's crazy because I'm still not sure how I want her personality to go. I still want her to have that, you know, resting face, but she's actually a real sweetheart on the inside. And she'll have her like these very clumsy moments where, she's human, she's grounded. And then there's other times where it's just like, this girl literally this girl literally runs a whole mafia. Like, what's going on? It's like that weird dichotomy, like that. I don't even know if I'm using dichotomy correctly, but I'm gonna say it anyways. It's that weird dynamic between her two lives of being a adorable and a endearing seamstress and a dominant and aggressive, like a silent aggressor mafia informant, I would say, like, ish. Like, she has her connections, but she is the connection as well. So it's like she's intimidating, she's fierce, she's everything at once, but ultimately, she's just a girl. And it's like I'm adding all these great things about her, but really, I just want people to get the fact that she's just a woman learning to love and accept herself, even in her ugliest moments, even in times where she doubts you know, whether this is the right thing or not. It's just someone being unapologetically cool and loving. She just kind of has to love that herself. Uh, I like that about her. I'll show you how it's done, done, done. I don't talk, but a bite full of venom. Spit it back, that's how it's done, done. Okay, like I know I ramble, but when shit on my words to go ramble. Hey, hey, it's how it's done, done, done. You are voice unwavering. to the sound that feeds the night, making fear afraid to breathe, to the darkness alone. And when we run the town, oh, we're playing our sound. Turn it up, it's going down. Hunt, check, shout, this how it's done, done, done. We hunt you down, dun, dun, dun. We hunt you now, dun, dun, dun. We show you how it's done, dun, dun. Oh, I got distracted. I got distracted. Um, but yeah, Percy is a very unique character that I actually depict as this. Like, this is like the closest representation of my style that I see. Uh, she looks a lot more mature and grown, but you know, since it's in a specific style, she does kind of have like a baby face ish in a sense. Panda on the going moon side, pull up on you. I got trouble right behind me. Bite the bullet, suit and tie the silver lining. I'ma show you how to hit. You tell me pop off, they open that you fall hard. And then you have these times where it's just like it kind of meets a middle ground, where this looks mature, but it's also like a youthness to her. This is like probably straight youth, a mixture, and then this one I'm not even sure yet. I'm not even sure yet. Everywhere you pull up on you with the repetition, you in the pit is not no exhibition. Oh, they big man, I'm the big boss. Talk a big game, take a big loss. Growing up, was a problem that they didn't solve. I'm the piece that wouldn't finish on the jigsaw. See, it's like this is my persona. I'm I want to finish this. I really do. But that requires rendering and I don't want to do that. So like, do you understand like the dilemma I'm having? Where I want to finish it, but it's like that requires me to actually go into a mindset that I don't have. They pray for the death of a rock star. They love when you lost one. I think sometime before the year ends, I do want to do another Twitter fan art where if you guys follow me on Twitter, I draw you guys' OCs or your profile pic. And I really like this batch. More so than the last one because the uh last one didn't have the cohesiveness that I wanted. Like it didn't really look bundled up together. There wasn't much overlapping. I do still like it, but I feel like this one is just more appealing to the eye. The birth of the death of a rock star. This is the last one. The last one. This was the one I did before the one I just showed you. Um. So this one's nice. But it doesn't have like that you know overlapping. They're kind of like interacting together like that. It doesn't really give that, but I still love it. I still do. I think there was another one that I did, and it was last year. Uh, that one was really fun to do. Except I did it differently. Where I would draw everyone's characters, but one of them would become a render. So let me actually find it. But yeah, I had did this one. This one was also like a surprise one. This one was, yeah, a surprise one. It wasn't like a raffle. つなぎがいるか今日は何食べようかこんなことがあったってしたくない trying to find the other one ふざけた生活は続くおっとろとと言われ育ったこのイかれた普通の I'm trying to go in order because I'm seeing the ones that I did do, so I'm trying to go in order. Okay, yes. So this one was the first one that I had did of people's characters. They loved it. I think all of them loved the ones that I'm gonna show you, so I don't think I need to say that over and over. But I needed some practice and I didn't want to use any of my characters, so I used the ones of people that were already following me, and I really liked doing it a lot, a lot. I think this is the time where I realized that I really like drawing other people's characters more than my own, um, which is kind of weird for me. Like, I get more satisfaction of someone telling me that they like it rather than me being satisfied about something. I guess it's like a reaffirmation thing for me. I don't know, maybe I have imposter syndrome. And then I did another batch of um people who didn't make the render, but I like everyone gets a sketch, but one of them gets a render because I like everyone winning. So I did another one. I really like this page particular, um, because it was just I felt it felt nice knowing that I could draw men that day. And I say that day because I cannot draw men like regularly. So yeah. This one was also really cool. And then the render one, if it can get to that point, hello. Oh, okay, so let's just. And then this one was uh the winner for the render one. I really, really like this one, especially with how I did the TikTok edit with this one. It was so cool. It was so cool, but it didn't get as much likes as I wanted it to. But that was okay because I knew how cool it was and the way I rendered it, I'm so proud. I'm so proud. Obviously I could do better, but at the time, yeah, I did my thing. Uh let's see. These were art fight. Then I had another winner, and that was this one. I had another render winner. This one was really, I liked the way I did the writing. That is not, okay, that's not font. That's me. That's my handwriting. And I was so proud. Look how cute it is. Look how great. I was very perfectionist about how it turned out though, so I'm glad it went out well. And then these were the sketch winners. And then this one was a art trade. I'm really proud of how I did the eyes. I think around this time I was really proud of how I rendered faces or how I started rendering. And then it just went absolutely nowhere. I was just like, wow, where did all that come from? Where did it go? And then it just poof, it went away. Just suddenly. I was like, okay, that's strange. I still really like this one. Like I did really, really good on the line art on this one, but I don't think I would be able to render it and do it justice. I think this is fine how it is. Also, this is my Honkai Star Rail OC, Coelia. She is the path of Ouroboros. I think Ouroboros is the Eon's name. But I think the path's name is something different. I think the path's name is something different. Ooh, let's not do that. I think that around this time I had made the first sheet for, but this is like when I started like drawing Persephone more. She looks different here, of course, because she's like in her different outfit. And she only has blue eyes. So she was supposed to have like a very street look. Like a like mm, street fashion look. Ooh, another one of my OCs, Dorothea and Borealis. I actually thought of them in a dream. I had a dream about their love story, even though it was completely discombobulated and it absolutely made no sense. I remembered how they looked and like the traits that they had, and I drew them. So I think Borealis, out of all of them, I really, really like how he turned out. Cause look at that man. Look at that man, look at that man. Let's see. This was when I was doing a Celestial Zero art study. I was like changing my art style at this point, or trying to. And how do I say this? It didn't go too well. I think my finger learned something, but overall, I didn't really capture it as much as I would have liked to. Well, this one was just for a TikTok. I mean, I didn't do too bad, I guess, but it just felt flat. It didn't feel like there was any any grit there. It just felt like I was copying and that there wasn't really anything that was mine. I think eventually I had gotten it down to mixing both styles. Trying to see another one that I did for Persephone. Okay, so it was at this point where I started drawing memes of Persephone to try to keep myself more interested in her because I was losing interest like so fast, and I'm just like, I need to be able to keep drawing her or else I'm going to dump her like completely. And my bright idea was to do memes because if something was funny and it really matched with the character, it was a lot easier for me to like laugh at it or like get a personality out of her. So I was just like, yeah, okay, per. So I did this one. She is nearsighted, so she genuinely has no idea what on the paper it says. That was my first attempt at drawing her weapon. It it didn't go so well. Let's just say that it did not go so well. Then this was another meme that I did. This one, how do I say this? It turned out a lot differently than I would have wanted, but it it looks fine. This was the first sketch that I did for the illustration for the character teaser. Oh my goodness, when I tell you, this was like the flow of everything was how I wanted it, but it wasn't clear enough. So I ended up having to scrap it. Then here's another drawing of Percy. I still haven't finalized her design at this point. Another one. I don't really like this one either because of the feet, but I do like that it was a really good attempt at this pose and the angle. This one as well. I feel like I was using these illustrations for more of like getting the values of the outfit at this point. Like, I was just trying to see how the outfit would look and in like different ugh, I don't know how to speak. In different poses, and I felt like the more dynamic it was, the more I was able to see her in the outfit. It did work. So um this one was just so much hard. I can't speak. This one was is just so hard to understand what is going on. What I wanted to portray was her falling out of a fissure in the back of her and like her needles following her, but the perspective is pretty wrong, I would say. Like it's not really giving what I wanted it to. Uh like things overall just doesn't make sense and it kind of just blends in. Like I didn't even notice the beret until now. Uh it's just it's just hard to follow anything at all. But I do like the fact that I still put her in the outfit in general because it was just at this point where if I needed to add anything to the back, I could. And I like that. I was supposed to render from this sketch, like do sketch to render. That did not happen, as you can see. It still stayed a sketch, and it probably will continue to stay a sketch. Another drawing that I did of Persephone. You see how I'm able to get things done with Persephone, and then with my persona, it'll always stay a sketch. Like, I just don't know why. So, I did one of that. This was more of trying to get the lighting down. I didn't like how the steeled finger had turned out because it was rendered incorrectly. Uh, but I do think it looks fine. I think I did the render of the hands pretty great. I think I'd rather stay. This was me trying to see her in full body, like leaning on a rail. Um, let's just leave it at that. My second attempt at trying to design the weapon, it was going okay until it wasn't. It's like the scissor is really great, but this is really great, but it was just like it was giving me a headache because couldn't really understand how she was able to kind of like hold it properly without it looking weird or without me like wanting to cry every time I needed to draw or render the sword. Um, so I had scrapped the whole scissor idea, not because I didn't want to draw it, but because I felt like something more projectile would have worked better in her favor rather than something being in her hand. This was me trying to do a different pose for Percy. I mean, it looks fine, but it just, I guess you could call this uh, particular canvas like the first attempt at doing the character sheet. As you can see, it didn't go far. It did not go far, but I like the fact that there were still early on poses that I wanted for Percy, and that was her basically being friends with the ground. I wanted her to be friends with the ground. Funny enough, this is my favorite full body sketch of Percy. Uh, because I feel like it embodies the best version of me, like my art style and Zenazon Zero art style, in this most messiest way possible. I don't know. I just really like it. And I'll definitely incorporate it into my portfolio. The subblank canvas, that doesn't exist. This one. I'm really hating myself because I'm thinking of doing a different pose for the Mindscape art. I know. This one literally took me actual months to finish. Uh, Obviously I'm not going to do it now or ever in the near future. This Mindscape art will be the Mindscape art forever and until it dies. But if there ever comes a time where I'm just like, okay, this post would actually be a lot more beneficial, then 100% I would probably, you know, change it. But as of now, I did my absolute best with what I did, and I think this is enough. I think this is enough. This is me trying out a new art style. Doesn't have really anything to do with Percy. It was just me trying to figure out a new rendering style. I quite liked it. I did. Felt natural. Felt more soft. Did I finish it? No. Because it's clearly my persona, and I did not finish it once more. My goodness. Then we have the first attempt at doing Percy's character illustration. No, I lied. The second attempt. This was the second attempt of doing Percy's character illustration. This was the third attempt. That was just me trying to figure out if I wanted to change my outfit. I didn't. Another sketch of me. Another line art of me that I for some reason refuse to render. Like I practically did the hard work already. I just need to render and I don't, my brain is just like no. So womp womp, I guess. This is my bleach OC actually. So we're just gonna skip right along. Let's admire her for a few seconds. Okay. Then we have the expression sheet that I have of Percy. This one I am definitely going to add into my portfolio when it comes to like her personality and everything. I would say this is like the seamstress side of her, where this is what one we usually see at like the boutique in any boutique, or if you work with her, or if you're like really super close with her, this is probably the size that you'll see of Percy. I actually really like the expressions that I did of her for this one. Mm. The chibi, actually didn't do it because I wanted it to be cute or because I wanted to do a chibi. It was because I needed to know that even when compact, I forgot what test it's called, but pretty much it's like you break down the character in the simplest colors possible, and if you can tell that's the character, then you did a pretty good job. And I think even when Percy is compact like this, I can still tell that it's her. Like, she doesn't look like a generic blonde West Bobo cut. uh, she looks like Percy, and I appreciate that. This is me just trying eyes, I guess. That was me figuring if I could like change my outfit again. I did not change my outfit. So yeah, this one is cute though. I really like this one. I would say it's like a really nice spring outfit. This is my OC, Varen. She's hot, she's beautiful, and she will absolutely kill you. Let's move on. That's my persona as well. That's the character sheet that I did. Let's move on. That's Gold Chip from Uma Musume. I did this because I was dared to, and also because I really like Gold Chip. They're hilarious, and also love their history. Then I did a nice sketch of Sad Ghosts OC. They loved it. That is a really ugly sketch that I did of Persephone. As you can see, this is the day that I couldn't draw, and we're going to pretend it doesn't exist for like literally everyone's sake. Another outfit that I was thinking of doing to deviate from my original one. I didn't end up going with this one because it wasn't how I imagined it. It was just so much more prettier and like droopy and flowy in my head. But when I did it on paper, I'm just like, wow, this is like absolute dog crap. And I just accepted it. And I was like, okay. This is a again, me literally doing the hard part and then just kind of like completely forgetting it. I did the line art. All I really need to do is just color it at this point. I don't even need to render it. I just need to color it. That's all I need to do, and I just can't find it in me to do it. This is me, my little sister, and my best friend, who honestly just feels like family at this point. So yeah. Then another sketch of my persona. As you can see, that one is also unfinished because I don't like myself, I think. Me thinking of changing my outfit again, me trying my Honkai Star Rail OC again, it not turning out well, me drawing my Genshin OC, and that not turning out as well as I wished it did. Uh, drawing her again, but then I didn't finish it, probably for a good reason. Probably for a good reason. And then bye. Oh, my pride and joy. I love bye so much. Look at my baby bird boy. Don't you just want to cuddle him? Don't you just want to give him all the love in the world? Like, look at his eyes. They're so soft. They're so nice. Yes. And it's his bird wings that are really just his arms. Um, because he was experimented on, and he is extremely traumatized and has separation anxiety, and like he also has abandonment issues and so many other trauma points that it's just, oh, chef's kiss. He's so beautiful. I love him. I love him so much. Like, oh, look at his cute little face. His cute little face. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay, I have to move on. I have to move on. This was a drawing challenge that I did with my sister. And this is the actual character illustration that I'm currently working on. Uh, yeah. I made up a to-do list uh of things that I need to do. As you can tell, that's a lot of stuff to do. That's 10 things that I still need to do. Um, all of them will take a while. So the first three actually should take that long. They actually genuinely shouldn't take that long. Um, I if I really wanted to, I could do all 10 in one sitting. And that's probably me overestimating what I can do in one sitting. But, you know, why not? That's This one doesn't exist. This one was a drawing I did of one of Hiro's characters. Uh, this one doesn't exist. And this was a project that I needed to do. That was a pretty much a make it now, draw it now, make it good later thing, because I ended up actually doing the animation for this thing. So it exists. Me drawing my persona but not finishing it. This one was actually supposed to be Percy, but I think it was more of trying to get the. I think I was more impressed and more concerned about trying to get the pose down. This one was also an outfit that I wanted to do for myself. It would have been so cute, so nice. Did I end up doing it? No, I didn't. But one day. This was an animation that I did talking about how I really want commissions and I wasn't getting any. Lovely people in the comments were giving me suggestions on how I could change that. You could also commission me. Link in my bio. I would say the sale for Vision is on, but it's probably ended by now. It's gonna end in 30 minutes actually. It was a 30% off sale. So guys missed out on something good. That's you guys' problem. This one was also me drawing both of my personas, actually. This one I'm actually really proud of. I'm really, really proud of. We have Momo ISA. I'm gonna say no more because this was actually just an art study, but another art study that I did, but with Freerin. This was me helping a design, another help. This one was me drawing Kikyo from Inuyasha. We're gonna ignore that one. And then these. Ooh, guys, it's my PNG tuber. Ah. Gonna ignore that. Percy again. Then Percy. And then a different. And then an OC. And then Percy. Percy's weapon. Art study. Uh, Me explaining Percy's Percy's abilities. project. This is the one I'm working on now. Another sketch of me doesn't exist. This one is a sketch that I did for a video that I needed to talk about my most unlikable character, which is host. Uh, my sister did this one. I did the body, but she did the face, and we're just gonna clap it up for her, guys, because this is an absolute masterpiece. Absolute masterpiece. That was me drawing bowls, and then I showed you guys this one. This one was a commission. I absolutely adore this one because of the reaction that I got from my client, but drawing it was hell. Drawing it was hell. Um, but a hell worth it. This was me drawing Aerith Gainsborough, but if she was in Winx Club in a fairy. No. This is Aerith Gainsborough in the Ever After High art style, but in a Winx Club transformation. It was an art challenge me and my sister did. I think I did pretty good, guys. Pretty good for my first time doing an Ever After High art style. The free rent art challenge, and then I showed you guys that one. And now we're back to square one. Wow, guys. Wow. Okay, let's actually lock in this time. Let's actually lock in this time. Where you could be time. Alright. Hope you guys liked my yap session. It is time to lock in. Oh, that's not what I wanted. You're the sanctuary. Just to make sure. I know, and it feels like an eternity since I had you here with me, since I had to learn to be someone you don't know. Paradise, but I wouldn't sacrifice what you have to. Ba-ba-dum, boom, oh, I forgot to add a timer. But you foretold you'll never see it. You see, remember this the best friends. Hey. And a teacher, your last surprise. Ooh. Never see you. going. Going by myself. My goodness, I have 58 seconds left, guys. Oh, I ran out of time. I set the trap. Cause this song will make you freak out. Alright, another 10 minutes. Different one. I am struggling really bad. Be safe with me. Guys, I don't think this foot is working out well. No! I ran out of time faster than the last. Hmm. Okay. I'll have to move on. Okay. Okay. Oof. I think the rest can now be in here. don't think I put the timer as friggin' usual. Guys, I did it. Three, two, one. Yeah, let me not stress my brain out. I'm gonna I choose you. Bless me. Hey, did I scare you? That was the old alarm for the other one, so technically, this one doesn't count. Can't change the past. Past and future can't change the past. Past and future run for the future. You know I'll ride again. It's all the same. Tell me who's the heck? Go back. Oh my gosh, I have less than 30 seconds. Dang it. Oh, dang. Oh, they are separate. Oh, okay. I think I'll add the cuffs later. But you're lucky to have such a gracious host like me. Is it an amalgamation of my own fixation? I think I did pretty good. Get me out of here. Okay. I'm satisfied with that. I need to move this. Sure, let's do it like that. Okay, so roll call. We have hello. Guys, I think there's something wrong with my... That was scary. Is it loading? Oh. What is going on with her? Okay. Monarch Boo. We have these. I'm gonna gear up and take it down. It's a take down. I'm gonna take it down. Watch me do yeah. Oh, you're the moon. Not a soul get a virgin. Yeah, I think that checks out. I think I'm actually gonna leave it here. We've done quite a lot, guys. We've done quite a lot. Oh, man. I think... I don't know what my next concept art sheet's gonna be. It's probably gonna have to do with the weapon. Ugh. Man, but I am pooped. I am tired as hell. Your girl needs a dip. Okay. Thank you to everyone who come. Wow, I don't know my own outro. I mean, it does change every little bit every now and then. Thank you guys so much for coming. You guys mean so much to me. I thank God every day for anyone who comes in, lurks, chats, just breathes, honestly just exists. You guys give me joy, and I hope this stream was to your liking. I hope it made your day better or even better. You guys are lovely. This is Yuxi, and I'm out. And bye bye.